A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Today's story on this channel is kind of unique and calls for a different introduction. I want to talk to you about two men who believe in aliens, who's founders of a major cult religions. One, the Nation of Islam. Two, the Church of Scientology. L. Ron Hubbard and Louis Farakhan. Let's take a look and look at what they have in common, and it'll amaze you. I'll be back on this episode.
I can make out a small beam of light against a mirror. What's that? There's a jet of flame springing from the mirror and it leaps right at the advancing men. It strikes them head on. Lord, they're turning into flames. Now the whole field's caught by the woods of fires. There's gas tanks in the automobiles spreading everywhere. Coming this way now, about 20 yards from us.
Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
You wanna know where they come from? You wanna give the credit to somebody from outer space? Hell no. It ain't no outer space. You are a baby, white folks, in your knowledge, listen, of science. We only gave you one book of higher mathematics, and you've built a great world, but there are 59,999 more. So that's why your scientists said they are faster than our technology by 1,000,000 years. They're made from here, the finest steel. Oh man, they fly at speeds. They clocked them at 9,000 and more. Those people are the angels. They're up there. They know what you think. And before you can execute, they know it. These are the people from God. Now, they ask, why is the government keeping it a secret? They kept asking that over and over this morning. Well, let me tell you.
Here's what I want you all to do for me.
Don't believe the hype. 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 Don't believe the hype.
His book on radiation said, L. Ron Hubbard, in his book on radiation, L. Ron Hubbard said,
every man is then shown to have been crucified, so don't think that it's an accident that this crucifixion, they found out that this applied. Somebody somewhere on this planet, back about 600 BC, found some pieces of R6. And I don't know how they found it, either by watching Mad Men or something, but since that time they have used it, and it became what is known as Christianity. The man on the cross, there was no Christ, but the man on the cross is shown as every man. So, of course, each person seeing a crucified man has an immediate feeling of sympathy for this man. Therefore, you get many PCs who says they are Christ. Now, there's two reasons for that. One is the Roman Empire was prone to crucify people. So a person can have been crucified. But in R6, he is shown as crucified.
L. Ron Hubbard said,
and there was the fourth invader force was here. Fifth invader force came in to use this area And the name of this solar system is Space Station 33. And they started to use this area without suspecting that the fourth invader force had been there for God knows how many skillion years, had been sitting down, and they have their installations up on Mars, and they have tremendous screened operation. The Martian operation is a fascinating operation simply because it has gone into 100% holding force. And it does everything it does with tremendous coercion. It's sitting behind a defense screen of enormous size. And it's frankly impossible to penetrate that except as a Thetan. And if you penetrate as a Thetan, you go through the Martian screen, and they got you.
Here's what I want you all to do for me.
That way. Caught you looking for the same thing. It is so powerful. The angels on that human-built planet know how to make a wall out of air. And that's why the Bible said, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. They can wall in America where you can't come in or go out, and cut a shortage in gravity and start a fire coming all the way down. Look.
It's sitting behind a defense screen of enormous size. And it's frankly impossible to penetrate that except as a Thetan. And if you penetrate as a Thetan, you go through the Martian screen, and they got you.
Actually, have you ever noticed how a Negro in particular, down south where they're pretty close to the soil, personifies mess? The gate post and the wagon and the whip and anything around there, a hat. Hey, they talk to him, you know. What's the matter with you, hat? They imbued them with personality.
Jesus said, take heed that no man deceive. Take heed that no man deceive. Take heed that no man.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Jesus said, take heed that no man deceive. Take heed that no man deceive. Take heed that no man, that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. We're living in a day and age where doctrines of devils are being taught. 1 Timothy 4:1 says, the choice is yours. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly. You can live that in the latter time the word of God shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. We're living in a day and age where doctrines of devils are being taught. The choice is yours.